Hello everyone, my name is Kate Marshall. The name of my channel is called Inked Paper Art. Today is day 22 of 365 days of junk journal ideas. We're going to make something fun from basically my scrap pile and some random pieces of cardstock that I have printed. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't know what I'm making yet. We'll find out together today. Obviously the title of this video will tell you what I'm planning on making once I figure it out. But I've got my scrap pile here, and so it's just a bunch of random things. Looks like there's a couple labels tucked in there, but just some scraps. Here's some more labels. I've got these. These are printed on 65-pound cardstock, and I wanted something that had a pretty pattern on the front of it, and then something where someone could write on the inside of it. I think I have maybe a little spark in my mind. We'll see where I go with it. I also found this. This is $49 in Market. It's called Blossom Collage Sheets. Inside of this little pack of paper, I'm going to link this down below. This is from Amazon, so I'll put the link in the description box. But it has all these awesome collage papers. And so since I'm using some pink cardstock, I thought I would grab this. But it looks like it's very thin paper for doing collage. And it just has like all kinds of random pink book pages, dictionary pages. There's some botanical stuff in here. So I'm sure we can come up with something. I'm kind of thumbing through it. This is the first time I've opened it up too. I've had the other color ones of these before, but this is the first time I've seen the pink one. And so it looks like there's quite a bit of fun stuff in here. So let's see what we can make with some of this stuff. I also have some of Rachel's birds digitals down here if we need them for decorating later. Let me move those off to the side. And then let's go ahead and start with this one. The first thing I want to do is I want to fold this into thirds. Not exact thirds, but somewhere around thirds. So I'm going to fold it over on itself like this, just until I feel like it's about a third, and then I'll crease it. It may not be exactly straight there. I may have to adjust. There we go. And I did bring a bone folder in here. You're noticing that my desk looks a little different today. It's because I don't have my white filming mat on. I figured with the new lights, maybe we would try it this way and see how we went. So I folded my paper in thirds. You could use cardstock. You could use regular paper is probably strong enough for this, like a 28-pound paper. So that's what I've done so far. From here, I'm going to cut this into a tag shape. I need to get some scissors out. Let's see, there's my scissors. That's how prepared I was. I didn't even have scissors out. So I'm going to cut this into a tag shape. Pretty decent tag shape there. Okay, cool. And then let's go ahead and cut off some of this at the bottom. I just don't really think I need all of this height. So there, I've cut off a section of the bottom. I ended up with something that's about, I'm going to say about 7 inches by 3.5, 4 inches there. And I've got this piece of cardstock left. I think I know what I'll do with that. So there's where we're at so far. Let's open it up. So it's basically like a triple fold tag right now. You can write on the inside of it, but I do want to do some decorating and add a couple of pockets. So that's where we're at now. For the top of this tag, I think what I want to do, let's see, you could staple some lace up here at the top in the middle section. Obviously, you don't want to staple it so it closes it. So if you're going to staple or put a hole reinforcer with some seam binding or something coming out, put it out of the middle one. So you could do that to decorate the top of it up more. I think I'm going to work on adding a pocket. And so we have this little bit that I cut off. And if you flip this back around, it's already folded to the exact measurements of our little thing here, our little tag. So I could glue this on and it would essentially be pockets. Now you would want to cut them apart because they're not going to fold nice if you don't cut them apart. All of this will bunch up here in the little folds. So we would want to cut them apart, but we already have fold lines there. So it should be fairly easy to just trim out at this point. And we'll make ourselves some little pockets. I don't think I'm going to put all 3 of them on, but I probably will put 2, and then I'll do something else with this other little piece. I can't see my crease line there. So we'll go there. All right, so let me just pick out my favorite two here. That one is good. And maybe this guy. So let's do these two. I just need to trim these a little bit straighter. It is very early in the morning here. It is 12:30. And so this is crafting where you have no plan, but we're still going to end up with something beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to do this one as a pocket right here, and that's going to look beautiful. Okay, and then we can do, let's do them like this. Let's do them like that. So I don't even have a thumb hole punch in here. That's how unprepared I am. However, we do have some glue, so we're going to glue these on as pockets. You would thumb hole notch them more than likely. You know, it is what it is at 12:30 in the morning. So I'm going to glue these. And I'm just gluing around the three sides so that I can make a pocket if and when my glue decides to cooperate with me. There it goes. Okay, so there goes that pocket. So like I said, thumb hole notch it if you like that look, thumb hole notch it. And I've just lined them up to where they're not gonna bunch up here in the fold. So there's that one. Let's glue this one on. And then we need to do a little bit more to this. It's kind of plain the way it is now. So let's see what else we can add. Maybe we can add like a belly band. Something to keep it closed would be a good idea. Uh-oh, this one's a little too far over. I gotta straighten it out. There we go. And I'll trim that off. So it hung over just a little bit right there. I'm just gonna trim it. And that's a good way to make sure that it fits, is to just make it a little bit bigger and then trim it off at the end. So there's that one. So now we have two pockets. We have a little foldy thing like this, and it can fold any way you want it to fold. And then let's see that other piece that we had. For this guy here, I could surely put him on as a belly band, but I also could put him on like this. I don't want to cover up that big rose right there. I could put him on as a front pocket on this one with the coffee dye. Maybe we'll do that. We'll put him on that way with the coffee dye. So the coffee dye is just coffee dyed lace paper. I will do a video at some point showing you guys how I make the coffee dye lace paper. A lot of you guys already know, but I will make sure that I do show you. I know people have asked me over the years. So I'm going to glue this one on, and I left my glue over quite a bit because this little pocket here, the flap for this doesn't go all the way over. It stays back just a little bit right here. And I did that on purpose because I want to be able to add like a tab or something. So let me make sure I've got this one glued shut. Here we go. And I'm going to cut off that little excess. So there we go. We've got 3 pockets so far, and we've only used one 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper so far. That's pretty nice. Now let's see about some belly bands or some kind of other decoration on this. I have those scraps over there, so let's see what we can do with that. Something out of this scrap pile. So I could make some little tags out of the scrap offcuts of this ledger paper. We could cut those into tag shape. We've got some little journaling cards in here. There's a little lady we could put on this if we wanted to. So I've got decorating bits, but let's look at pockets or belly bands. I've got a long strip there. Ooh, this is a nice belly band. This one is beautiful. Okay, so let's look at this one. If I want to put a little belly band in here, maybe I put it on the back. I'm not sure what I want to do with this one. Maybe I just want it to be a tab up there. A tab at the top of this. I think that's what I would like, is just a tab up there at the top of it. So I don't have the tab punch in here, but obviously that's what I'm talking about doing. Just punching yourself out a paper tab and gluing that on the top right here. And that's just going to help you slide things in and out of your pocket. So this would slide easier in and out of a pocket. Let's cut up these maybe. Here's another piece of this. This could be a nice journaling card. Put that in there. Okay. And then we've got other things we can cut up and use for tags. Here's some purple roses. Let's do that quick. We'll cut that guy into some tags. And so we're going to end up with something that looks like this. We've got that one there. And then let's do this one. This is a nice paper to coordinate with that. So I'm just using some scraps that I've got here on the table, and I'm just randomly cutting them into tags. I actually might put this one on the front right here. There we go. That's better. And we'll put this one in here. So we've got a journal card, a tag, another tag. I still would like to add something. Now you could leave it open for writing space, sure. If we leave that open for writing space, I want to decorate the rest of this. You can put something on the back because this is going down in a pocket. So I've got this one. Do I want to add that right there and have another pocket? Maybe. It is awfully pretty. And I like the way that we're just using, you know, coffee dyed paper and just, you know, a digital that's coffee dyed paper and just some regular old printed floral. You know, it doesn't really have to be any specific pattern or anything. As long as it's pretty, it'll go in any journal. So we're going to put this pocket back here. So I just made a little tri-fold tag with a whole bunch of pockets, and I'm just going through my scrap pile and getting pieces out of there and making tags and journal cards out of that. So there's that one. Get that one on there. And I've got an offcut here that needs to cut off the side. There we go. Let's cut these two pieces of ledger into some tags, and we'll put some little ledger tags in here. And I'm not done yet. I still want to add a couple more things. So I've got this little bit of ledger. Let's just cut that into some tags. So let's see. Let's go ahead and put that. Let's put that one in that pocket too. And then got scraps everywhere. Little corners. Let's do this one. And we'll make this a nice tag. And so you could back these ledger sheets with some coffee dyed paper, but this one's pretty plain on the back. So I think you could just write on it just the way it is. So that one will go in there. Keep adding. I really like this one, and I kind of think I like it better than I like this journal card that's here. I think the journal card's going to come out and that tag's going to go in. Let me rearrange. I'm always changing the things I'm doing. Okay, so there we have that now. Yeah, definitely like that one. Okay, I've got this one that's left. Let's go ahead and make another little tag out of it. And again, it's writing space on the back, so I can tuck that one back there in here. Doesn't really matter. All my little tag corners. Okay, so we have some stuff in those pockets. Let's keep adding. What else can we do here? I still have this guy, and he might just go in there too. I don't know. It kind of covers things up too much for me. Maybe it'll just go back behind here. That works. What else can we add in here? I would really have liked to have done like a corner pocket right here. And so I might just take this piece and see if I can get some kind of a corner pocket out of it. So I'm going to keep it up pretty high. And all I did is angle my scissors. So I angled it from one side down here to the bottom corner. And I just cut myself a little pocket. I can put that in there and make a little pocket there if I want. I'm not sure about it. Maybe the other side will look different. It's got a little bit of teal on it. That's okay. We might do that there. And then if we do that there, I can probably put that other tag that's back there in there. I have another scrap of this paper. Well, that's interesting. Let's do a big corner from this scrap. So I just need to kind of gauge how wide. Like this is wider than this, I think. Yes, that's wider. So let's just do a little strip of it and we'll make another corner pocket. And then we'll have another journal card too. Like that could even just go in there. I think we're going to make it a corner pocket. So I'm angling my scissors from point to point. You can do this in a paper trimmer. And just keep your scissors pointed from point to point and cut all the way up through. And now I have actually 2 little pockets. Let's see if I can use those. I'm going to put that one right there. So by the time we're done, we have a triple fold tag that's going to go inside of a pocket. And inside of that triple fold tag, there's a bunch of writing space. There's all these little pockets that will hold all kinds of interesting pieces of ephemera. And I'm keeping everything out of the fold line, making sure that I do not get any creasing over my folds here. So this one just needs to slide back over. There we go. So now we've got that, and then we could stick this right in there. It's okay, it's not my favorite, but now I have this other corner pocket. So for this corner pocket, I can go right here and make it that way. And I think I'm going to do that because we can't write on this anyway. So we might as well add a little pocket right there. And so we're going to count how many pockets we actually added. And really all I used was one 8.5 by 11 plus probably what equals another one. But I just used scraps, so I'm not going to count that. It's like dieting. I'm not counting those calories. Okay, we got a little bit crooked there, but that's okay. So now we have pocket on the front, pocket on the first flap here, corner pocket in the middle, pocket over here, corner pocket there, pocket there. We have pockets on every single side of it, which is awesome. I love that. Now, can we do some decorating? I don't know. We might have to play around and do some decorating later. I'm going to trim off this little corner pocket. Something is showing. Oh, it's this one. It's this one right here that's showing. There we go. Well, guys, I hope that you enjoyed a simple little fast project today. It is literally just a triple fold pocket. It's a tag. That's a pocket. You don't have to add all these pockets. You could just put one pocket in there and it would be beautiful and decorate the front sides of it. That would be fine too. I just think it's fun for when somebody pulls this out of a pocket, they're going to find all kinds of other little pockets inside of it. I hope you enjoyed the make today. Thank you so much for joining me. Come back again tomorrow for day 23 of 365 days of junk journal ideas. Have a great day, guys. Bye.